sensitive ego, making sure that your bags arrive on time for the dog and pony show. A little suitcase like a brick kinda makes it hard to get a good grip. I drop your troubles off at the conveyor belt. I'll hand you a ticket to go get it yourself at the baggage claim. You got a lot of luggage in your name. When you hit the ground, check the lost and found, 'cause it ain't my problem now. I can't carry it on. I got a lot of troubles of my own. It's all over the yard in the trunk of the car, and I'm packing it in, so come and get it. If it ain't obvious what has set me off today, behind every woman scorned is a man who made her that way. Go on and take your little business trip with that sweet little habit that you can't kick. You better call your mama when you get to town, 'cause I ain't gonna be hanging around at the baggage claim. You got a lot of luggage in your name. When you hit the ground, check the lost and found, 'cause it ain't my problem now. I can't carry it on. I got a lot of troubles of my own. It's all over the yard in the trunk of the car, and I'm packing it in, so come and get it. Come on and pick it up, before I blow it up in flames. You better pick it up, baby, I'm leaving everything at the baggage claim. You got a lot of luggage in your name. When you hit the ground, check the lost and found, 'cause it ain't my problem now. I can't carry it on. I got a lot of troubles of my own. It's all over the yard in the trunk of the car, and I'm packing it in, so come and get it. Come and get it.
Woo! Well, that was a quick ending there. A little faster than I expected.
Making sure you're paying attention, Dave.
I was paying attention, and I was just like, oh, okay, I'm going to keep myself muted until they're finished. And then I think I looked over here, and then all of a sudden you just stopped. And I was like, oh, geez, I got to find the mute button. Where's the mute button? Anyway.
Yeah, no outro for that. It just stops.
Welcome to this show we call Good Morning Nanton Live that has a new Good Morning Nanton Live overlay for the beginning of our show, which is the goofiness. That is our show right here. This is my father and his wife, Diana. So mom and dad holding our Good Morning Nanton Live mugs and have their hats on, and they've got their Euro Radio shirts on. So the sitting billboard usually be called the walking billboard, but this is the sitting billboard for our show now. So, so randomly, this is just going to get popped in there. And Dad is actually on here this morning, and he's saying good morning and laughing it up a bit with us here. So good morning to you. And then we've got an anonymous Facebook user who's joining us this morning, and anybody else who wants to comment and say good morning to the Nanton community, feel free to do that. We will make sure we show your comments. But we also want to make sure that you guys understand that we are playing Wackabo today. So Wackabo, oh, Garrett's here. Oh, Garrett's going to be on our show. He was on Connecting Claire's Home yesterday. And speaking of Connecting Claire's Home, Alec is here, as per usual, to join us and find out what's going on Connecting Claire's Home for next week. But Garrett's here saying good morning. John Dozeman, the Dozeman. I'm not sure how much of the Dozeman clan's here. I know that we've got so Mac is trying to get her system working. Let's just check in with Mac here quickly and see how it's working out for her. So, Mac, are you there?
I'm here.
Can you hear us okay?
Yep.
Okay, you're looking better.
Yep.
That's good. That's awesome. Okay, this is good.
Better than a black screen.
Yeah, before the show, we couldn't see her. She was having some problems getting logged on, but this is looking pretty good right now. Why don't we keep it a surprise where you are, Mac? Let's keep it a surprise, okay?
Okay.
I don't know if anybody knows the inside of this house, but we'll keep it a surprise. Anybody can guess and see if anybody knows where you actually are. Because on Connecting Claire's Home, we play that game, don't we, Alec?
Yeah, we do. Yes, and
Where?
I'm sensing a theme here. Everyone's got some wood paneling around them or near them.
Look at this. So these guys are jealous that, of course, we're out, doing the show on the road. So they decided that they were going to camp in their trailer in the backyard, apparently. So, yeah.
And
So
that picture is obviously not this year.
Yes. my grass is a lot greener and a lot longer.
So obviously we're on the road. So Amanda, she's hanging out in the truck, and so she's in front of the trailer here that I'm in. So I'm in the trailer, and we've had a great trip here, going from Nanton to Campbellford. To Toronto first to watch the Blue Jays game, and then we went and surprised the family in Campbellford, Ontario, and then we decided we were going to head on back, and we stopped in Regina yesterday. So, Amanda, somebody is asking a question here. I think it's Lorraine. She's asking, did you go to the football game last night? What happened?
We did.
Did we go to the football game last night?
Yeah.
Did we go to the football game last night? Did we? Wow. What did that look like? So, yeah, there we are at Mosaic Stadium in Regina. And, boy, did we enjoy the football game last night. What a great game. So, Lorraine, did you watch the game last night? And Cheryl's on here saying good morning. And she said, woohoo, a Blue Jays game. I don't know if she saw it this week, but we had a good time. Yeah, definitely a good time at the Blue Jays game as well.
For the sound show.
So that was our Blue Jays experience, and
the stadium was packed.
the stadium.
Every Blue Jay fan out there.
We got there early. Cheryl says, "Woo! Even better, Rough Riders game. We won. Oh yeah, baby! It was awesome." So having a lot of fun. Anonymous Facebook user here saying, "Hey guys." Actually, how would you assume that they're saying this? What do you guys think? Say,
Hey guys.
Hey guys. Is that what they're saying?
Hey, guys.
What's your interpretation? I like that. Hey guys.
We got all these panels. We should create that "What's up" commercial. What's up?
Favorite commercial of all time. Oh my goodness. Nobody's guessed where you are, Mac. Nobody's taken a guess where you're sitting.
I'm just talking to my friend over here.
Yeah.
You can't see her, but she's here.
Like so many of my friends.
Invisible.
Yeah, she's not invisible, I swear. She's here.
So we've got a few comments that are coming in. So one here. So Dad,
it's your dad. So then they probably
it's not my dad.
It's my dad.
Not my dad.
It's your dad, yeah.
Not my dad.
Yeah. So it's your dad, and then
who's in Banff? Better not be my dad. Better not be in Banff.
I don't know who's in Banff. We'll have to find out here. Let us know who that is. And then Cheryl kind of got it right, actually, but not where Mac is. She got it right where we are.
Where we are, yeah.
We're in Swift Current. Well,
Creek.
That's weird.
What is it?
Speedy Creek.
Speedy Creek?
Is that what they call it? Speedy Creek? Okay, so actually Dad lost his connection or something like that and said, no, it's Dave's dad.
Oh.
So what is my dad doing in Banff?
So confusing.
This is a confusing show. Hey, so we've got so many people that are commenting right now on the show. I need you guys to do me a favor. We're going to play Whack-A-Bo, and again, the first contestant, because I think we're up to, what are we up to, you guys? $70 or something like that in cash, and $25 gift card from Visa. So, don't.
Daddy.
John Goldman's getting in on the act here, so he might be our official contestant here if we allow it. So he's selected number 12, but if anybody else wants to guess between 1 and 15, if we have a better contestant than John Dozman, I might select them. So we'll see. Because I'm the host of the show, I can make the rules. So, and then Dad, this, I don't know, there's something creepy about Daddy Gale, so don't say that. Yeah, that's right, John. I control the show. Oh, look at Jason's trying to get involved here. Jason's guessing number 6. How about we let the viewers play the game? So we're gonna play Whack-A-Bo here shortly. And just in case you guys are not familiar with that, what that looks like, it's our cat, very cute, and we're gonna be whacking just like whack-a-mole, and whatever he lands on, 1 to 15. If you're right, then you will win the $70 cash and the $25 Visa gift card. So let's see now. We still haven't gotten any more guesses of where. Let's see where Mac is. So we're going to give it a little bit of time. You want to give a hint, or
I'm just too mysterious.
think of a good hint there, Mac, of where you might be, and then we'll come back to you when you think of a good hint. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so the one thing we haven't done is we haven't found out we haven't sung happy birthdays yet. We got to do that. We also have to find out from Alec where he is.
Good job. I like it.
It's the wood paneling show this morning.
Yes, it is. This was hard to pull off while I was off camera for 5 seconds. This required a lot of planning.
That's good stuff. Okay, so let's now guess where Alec is too. Garrett, the wood panels.
Could be anywhere.
Alec, let's start with you, and then after we finish finding out what's going on Connecting Claresholm next Friday, unless it's another surprise like it was last week.
You know what's fun about the summer is everyone's away. And so we're going to be sticking with our recreation theme. We have a few people lined up for next week. And there's a lot happening in town, particularly around kids events and parks and rec. So that's our theme next week.
Okay.
There you go.
So, parks and rec, kids events, all the stuff that's happening around town, which is exactly why we're here to promote this stuff. So
Lauren hopefully is back next week. When we talked to her yesterday, with the debit machines being down, they were searching for food. They were trying to trade a stick for a bag of chips because they couldn't get cash. So hopefully they've been fed and watered. And
how did that work out for everybody? Since we
don't know. I haven't heard from her, so I better check in.
Yeah,
I better make sure she's all right.
Mac, having the systems down yesterday wasn't very good for you, or what happened?
Yeah, it was terrible. I was so I'm going to Faces on Monday.
Yeah.
And
tell everybody what Faces is so that they understand in case they don't know what that is.
So Faces is through the LRSD school division.
Okay.
And it's this camp where kids go and camp out in tents and do fun stuff.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to go camping.
I'm going to Faces on Monday, and we still have to get some more things for me, and so it's a little stressful because it's like, whoa, I have to get all this stuff and be on time, and now the debit machines are down, and
I heard they're going to be down till Monday. That's what I heard. That was the rumor. Can anybody corroborate that? Is that true?
Yeah, I've heard that too.
On Monday, so that's not good. So kind of getting in the way of people doing their thing, right? So
I think we something about service. Service was restored this morning, I think, but I don't know about the
majority of customers. But
I don't know if it includes debit machines or not. Or
Well, I think
It shut down our company's e-commerce yesterday, big time.
did it.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So since we're on a kind of a serious note, before we get to the happy stuff, and so Garrett actually chimed in here about Faces, saying Faces is a phenomenal program designed to bring some emotional understanding and personal growth for kids.
Oh, cool.
So I like the way he described it. Although, Mac's description of "we go camping" was pretty
and go
good too.
intense.
And then we do an overnight hiking trip, and we go wall climbing, and we do rappelling, and it's super fun.
Oh,
That's
wow.
good. That's really good. So before we get to now, Alec, do you want to help us say happy birthday here to everybody in our community?
Oh, my gift to you is not to hear me sing.
Okay. So we will not have you sing happy birthday. Well, you know what? I wanted to let you guys know. So apparently while we were gone, there was some pretty crazy weather around the Nanton area too, right?
Mm.
Are we talking tornadoes and stuff around that area? Yeah. Sorry to keep you awake or Mac. But,
Mackenzie.
Oh, shut.
yeah. So we actually had, my dad, after our family reunion, went back home to Cincinnati, and they had a tornado that hit down in one of the buildings that he actually maintains. So touched down right in that area. And so he said, I'll read you his message here. I'm tired, been working 16 hours a day for the last 3 days, no power until the middle of next week, working today for a while, and then I will be doing overnight building tonight to do fire watch and more cleanup. Emptied all the refrigerators yesterday, roof has been tarped, and the tree will be cut up. So there's trees down, electrical poles down. So we saw
no electricity means no air conditioning, and it is probably hot and muggy in Cincinnati right now. So that's going to be tough.
That's pretty crazy. So yeah, that's insane. So sounds like it's been pretty exciting. What's that, Alec?
There's just a lot when you think about, e-commerce going down, people can't get cash, these natural disasters. It's all because Saskatchewan finally won a game. You see, they win a game, and look what happens. Look what happens in the world.
Obviously, you're not watching very closely. They finally won a game.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time because you don't know where I am, so it's not like you can come after me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I guess that you're in 1962. Is that right?
I think.
Did you time warp?
It's quite possible. Yeah, I'm in 1962, and that's the only place I can be safe making fun of the Riders.
That's right.
John, you're not playing.
John's on my side.
John's not
gonna get
anymore.
By you.
John's not playing the game. Okay, come on, you guys. People that are tuned in and watching, we need between 1 and 15. We can't let John be the official contestant to this game. So we've got $70 cash we're giving away, and we're giving away a $25 Visa gift card. Just select a number between 1 and 15, and the first person who selects it that's not named John G. Dozman will be able to play the game. So,
what if we get John Senior Dozman?
No, he's ruined the name for good. Now the only
he will find you, David.
We told everybody we're in Swift Current. Come and get me, John. Come and get me. That would give him an excuse to get on his bike. That's the thing. He'll be like, I'll be there.
Yeah.
So the only drama that we've really had, I mean, I know that was kind of dramatic with everything, the systems going down yesterday, but the only drama that we've really had on our trip is yesterday I got chased and was shot at, like a shotgun, while I was running down this one street because I haven't been able to shave for so long. They kept going, hey, Bigfoot, get back here, hey, Bigfoot. So that's about the only drama that I've had during my trip here. So
Bigfoot's a Saskatchewan Rough Riders fan? That's
Saskatchewan.
There's a bunch of Bigfoots running around with Rough Riders hats just to keep everyone on their toes.
Yeah.
and watermelons on their heads, right?
Watermelons on their heads. But the beard is looking very... Actually, I've got a mug for you, Dave. Look.
Have you?
Oh.
Look at this. Okay. Well, don't worry. I'll put it back. It was a surprise. Fear
the beard.
Why?
It's not working very well.
Almost that time warp you were talking about, man.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to push this thing too hard.
Okay. Okay. Well, why don't we say happy birthdays? It only took us half the show here to get to the birthdays. Boy, are we having a good time, eh? So let's go through our birthdays. We've got Sylvia Leong. We've got Aaron Johnston. We've got Madison Dozeman. Abby Mitchell's having a birthday. Claire Murray's having a birthday. And Ellen Van Deven is having a birthday. So why don't we take it away here, Highway 533 band. Let's sing these people happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sylvia, Aaron, Madison, Abby, Claire, and Ellen. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
And
Okay.
many more.
Okay, happy birthday to all those people. Have a good one. And Alex, we're gonna let you go here wherever you're calling us in from, but we'll see you next week on Connecting Claire's Home. Have a good weekend, okay, buddy?
You too. See you guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, so it's the four of us. Highway 533 band. I will see you in a little bit as well. McAdoo, we should probably let you get back to bed. And John says, see ya, Alec. And Peter's here now joining us, saying good morning. And don't worry, Mac, we're pretty tired too on this. This is a long trip for us, so.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Are we not going to talk about where I am?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are going to get to where you are. Okay.
Well, right away, aren't we?
Right. Well, yeah, right away. I'm just, but I asked Sandy because I wasn't sure if you were going to be able to get logged in because you were having some problems. So I asked Sandy, who is with Humanity.
Habitat for Humanity.
Let's get that in the right order. So Habitat for Humanity, and Sandy's got a pretty cool thing that's happening. So I was going to talk to him first, but we can all talk to him. Is that okay? And now, do you have a hint yet to where you are?
The busiest intersection in Nanton that isn't downtown.
The busiest intersection in Nanton that isn't downtown. Okay, well, think about that, guys. So let's see. By the way, we do have somebody here. It looks like Garrett is selecting number 12, so we'll be playing Wackabo in just a little bit. We'll see if Garrett wins that with number 12 as the number. What, Mac?
The real question is, though, is Garrett still a traitor by watching Connecting Claire?
No, we're poking. He was actually interviewed on Connecting Claire's Home yesterday, but then he's going to be on our show too, probably next week or something. So it's right in the peak time for disc golf, and he knows everything about disc golf. So he has like a disc golf hole that you can set up in the house and just toss discs all over the house. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So we're going to talk to him probably next week. We'll have him on. Anyway, you know what? Let's right now bring Sandy Hopkins in, and then he can tell us all about what's happening. And so, Sandy, you all ready to go there, buddy?
I am.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So, how was the food and drink that we supplied there for you in the green room while you're waiting back there? Was it good?
Oh my heavens! First tier.
Yeah, we treat our guests first class. So Sandy, you got something pretty cool that's happening, and it's happening happens to be coming through Nanton. And it's going to be coming through Nanton. My understanding is on Monday, and of course you can correct me if I'm wrong about anything that I say here. But it looks something like this right here, the Cycle of Hope.
Yes.
Habitat for Humanity, something you're involved with. And you've got a crew that's cycling. Now, how many people are cycling right now? You said they're all volunteers when we talked earlier.
Well, yeah, the cyclists are all volunteers, and we also have there's 34 of them, and we have 7 other volunteers in the support crew that make sure that the cyclists have everything that they need. We feed them, and just like in the green room, only real food. We feed them and water them and make all of the arrangements with the communities and have the vans available in case the weather turns bad, that we can get everybody off the road safely. So the work of the support crew is actually almost a 24-hour-a-day job when you've got a group of 34 cyclists like this. So it's a very important part of the group. Cycle of Hope has been a continuous fundraiser for Habitat for Humanity Manitoba since 1994.
Mm-hmm.
And in that period of time, it has raised several $1 million, probably about $4 million they've raised so far during that lengthy period. And it's the longest running fundraiser that for any Habitat affiliate in the country. So each year it's typically launches early in July. It's 2 weeks in duration. Anywhere from 1,100 to 1,500 kilometers are covered during that period. And in this year, it's a repeat of what we did in 2017, and that is we moved everybody by vehicle out to Jasper, and then they headed south from Jasper. They're in Canmore today, and you are correct, Dave. They will be in Nanton on Monday, and the United Church has graciously offered to feed everyone, and so they're looking forward to that. When we were in Nanton 5 years ago, the folks still talk about the quality of the hospitality they received. So they're very happy to be going back to Nanton, and they'll be staying at the JT Foster School overnight. And on the way into Nanton, they're coming down Highway 100, 100 kilometers coming down Highway 40 through the Highwood Pass. Now, I have personally not driven that, but I understand it's a beautiful country.
Yes.
It is very beautiful. Yeah.
It is very beautiful. That's correct. So you're getting accurate information on your part. So this is a really cool thing that's coming through Nanton. And do you have an idea approximately what time they'd be coming through if people wanted to be able to get out there and kind of support them just with moral support and applause?
Mid-afternoon, they should be arriving. The faster cyclist probably a little ahead of that,
Okay.
and then they'll have a chance to relax and refresh a little bit, and then enjoy the dinner that United Church is putting on.
That's awesome. So what is your official role then?
I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Habitat for Humanity Manitoba. There are 4 large affiliates in Habitat in Canada. There are 50 affiliates in the country, but there are 4 big ones. 2 of them in Alberta, Edmonton, and based in Calgary, called Southern Alberta, and Habitat Manitoba, and Habitat GTA, where you were just visiting.
Okay.
Those are the 4 big players in the country, and between the 4 of us, typically we build about 50% of the homes that are built in Canada each year, and the money from Cycle of Hope each year goes towards building a house.
Well, and that's what I wanted you to kind of touch on next, is just for people that maybe are not familiar with what you guys do. I wanted to get you to touch on exactly what you do there.
Yeah, Habitat works with low-income working families to be able to purchase their first home. These families are typically earning salaries that is in the $30,000 to $50,000 range. So there's no opportunity for them to accumulate enough for a down payment, and particularly now where it's getting tougher. And even if they were to put the down payment together, their income isn't enough to carry the size of mortgages that homes have these days, and again, becoming more difficult with interest rates rising as they are. So these families go through a very rigorous selection process, and once selected, they complete 500 hours of work. We call it sweat equity. And after they've completed that work, then they can purchase their home, and that's the important part. They purchase the house at full market value, as determined by an independent third-party professional appraiser. What makes it affordable are the terms, and in our case, and it does vary a little bit community to community, but in our case in Manitoba, there's no down payment, there's no interest on the mortgage for 15 years, and payments are geared to the family's ability to pay rather than the value of the property.
Wow. That's amazing.
It's a great program. We've built, with the ones that we have underway and planned for this year, we'll be over 500 homes that we've built in our history. And we just celebrated our 35th anniversary on June the 22nd.
Wow.
Yeah, so our 35th anniversary, and Cycle of Hope has been with us for almost 30 of those years.
Wow. How long have you been involved with Habitat for Humanity?
16 years this month.
Yeah.
I signed on for 5. we're 16 in.
It is, eh?
Yeah, so it's a great organization, and my retirement is planned for next July.
Okay.
So I'll have one more cycle of hope, and then it'll be time for me to hang the cleats up.
Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that, right? That's really really cool. And what's really funny is that, of course, I think most people could say, we're very familiar with Habitat for Humanity. We're very familiar with the brand and the name.
Name, yes.
We're not so much familiar with exactly what they
The program.
Yeah.
program. So I'm glad you explained it, because I actually fall in that category of course I know the name. Anybody say the name? Of course I know the name. What do they exactly? What do they do? Then I kind of go, well, I assume.
Well, we're an organization that has phenomenal name recognition.
Yes, you do.
But not as much top of mind awareness. And our recognition is very wide, but not very deep.
Yeah. So I'm glad that we have this, opportunity to be able to bring you on here and kind of, explain to people exactly what you guys do. Now, getting back to the Cycle for Hope.
Hope, yeah.
So the cyclists that are doing this came from. Did they all come from Manitoba?
Oh, yes, yeah. They're all local folks, and the over the years, Cycle of Hope has probably had. I'm going to guess a couple of hundred people participate in it. Many of them are repeat cyclists. We have people who have been on the event 15 years or 20 years. And then from time to time we get others join in, and some retire, and so typically we're in the 35 to 45 cyclists each year.
Okay.
And some of those are there for the first time, and many are repeat cyclists. But as I said, they've raised $4 million for us over that 30-year period, so it's truly remarkable. And a great self-sacrifice. My goodness, I mean, you're interrupting your life for 2 weeks, 2 weeks to go on this journey, and it's hard work. If you've ridden a bike up a hill, up a mountain, you know that's pretty tough, and it's not much easier coming down either. Gravity's working with you. That can be very dangerous. And so these are experienced cyclists and wonderful people who contribute to the community, and we'll be greeting them as they arrive back in Winnipeg next Friday late afternoon. And celebrate their journey and all of the money they've raised. They're at $115,000 already, and still more donations are coming in. So they will likely end up somewhere between $125,000 and $150,000 they'll raise this year. So truly remarkable.
Sandy, have you done a lot of interviews over the past 16 years for Habitat for Humanity? Because
more than I can easily count.
I don't even need to ask you questions, sir. I don't need to ask you questions. You just know the answers you need to give. So that's perfect.
Our media types like letting me loose, because they generally that's the reaction.
Yeah.
I think too, if people want to donate, they can just go to your webpage, and there's
absolutely
a button right there.
Yeah, they can donate to us, or they can donate to Habitat Southern Alberta or Edmonton. There's a Habitat Saskatchewan is a strong player, and so wherever your folks are listening, there's a Habitat that would love to have your donation.
That's awesome. So they're starting from Jasper. They're starting from Jasper, and they're going to be ending in Waterton.
Ending in Waterton, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a repeat of the 2017 cycling event, and in 2017 we had Jimmy and Rosalind Carter in Canada building for the second time, and they were in Edmonton and in Winnipeg. We had them in Winnipeg in 1993, and I'm wearing, if you can see it, the Habitat shirt and the Jimmy and Rosalind Carter build from 2017. So tomorrow would mark the 5th anniversary of the kickoff of the week with the Carters, and the cyclists are doing the same route. So it's a very nostalgic period for us.
That's
cool.
Great. That's great.
Yeah.
So Monday afternoon, everybody, if you know anybody that wants to come out and support them, maybe give them a hand. They'll be coming in, you said, probably Monday early afternoon.
Yeah, early to mid-afternoon, depending on the pace of the individual cyclists. That they all start out together, but they don't necessarily finish together.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Okay. And it's the church, the United Church in Nanton.
Yeah.
Where they're going to be eating, and the school that they're staying at.
JT Foster.
JT Foster.
That's it. JT Foster.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, that's great. So
when they come in, they'll likely go to the school and then park their stuff, so to speak, and have showers and clean up, and then they'll be over for dinner.
So
awesome.
So, of course, the tie-in here on Good Morning Nanton Live, because we usually cover Nanton stuff, the tie-in is that we've got the church and we've got the school that are helping you guys out.
And there are also many supporters that are helping the church with providing dinner. So
Absolutely. That's a
I
big
didn't
job
have a
to feed
name.
40
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. I didn't get a list of them because they were going to kind of keep that under wraps until the dinner happened. But I know that there are probably some major players in town that we know of that are contributing. So we thank them as well.
Yeah, and as do I. We appreciate the hospitality very much.
Okay, perfect. Okay, we will let you go, Sandy. Thank you very much for joining us, and good luck with everything, okay?
Take care. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I know.
Bye-bye. Okay, McAdoo. So we've got one guest here. Elaine Mitchell says that she thinks you're at the post office.
I said not downtown.
Oh, right.
And I'm really quite surprised that the post office might look like that. That's
Yes.
that's interesting decor for the
Now-
post office, but
It's
that-
definitely in the back of the post office
it's in the back of the post office.
Yeah.
Okay.
that nobody sees.
Now, are there pictures of royalty behind you? Is that Prince Charles on the wall, or no? Maybe not. Okay.
Not sure.
No.
Heck,
No.
nope.
Oh. Okay. My mistake.
So how about this guess? Or this hint? You were at somebody's place in town who would be known by name as a celebrity. Somebody in town who, by name, people would know as a celebrity. Perhaps maybe a character name. Somebody who, Amanda, let's be honest here. Let's let everybody know. What's the truth about our desire to have this person on our show?
Oh, we've been dreaming of it for the last 2 years. This is.
Yeah.
I think after this we might have to shut the show down because this is the one.
This is the guest. This is the guest that we've always wanted to have on our show. Now, can she hear us?
Yes.
Okay. I hope she feels somewhat honored to be on our show. We would like to now reveal where you are and bring the illustrious Bridgette Jones. Bridgette Jones! My goodness! The Bridgette Jones. Now, Bridgette, I have to ask you, have you seen the movies? Bridgette Jones Diary?
I have to spoil this by saying that I did not write a diary.
Okay, that is fine. That's fine. Now, because you know that your name is very, very famous because of a movie called Bridgette Jones Diary, and that's what most people know Bridgette Jones from. But that actually is your name, and so I'm just wondering: have you ever seen the movies, the Bridgette Jones movies?
Well, I'm afraid I haven't. I've never been anywhere where they were.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of my life back in the hills west of Nanton.
Right. On a horse, I bet.
And I'm you know what? And I don't think you need to rush out and see those movies. It's okay. So Bridgette, you're quite involved in Nanton in quite a few different ways. You're quite the theater. You've got a passion for theater, don't you?
Well, we enjoy plays and musicals.
Yeah. And so are you on the board still, or are you part of the theater group in Calgary?
Not Calgary, but Nanton.
Oh, Calgary, Nanton. Sorry,
The
Nanton.
Chinook singers and players.
Right, the Chinook singers, yes, players.
which
So
I'm still
you're
in.
part of that, okay?
And also you're a trained conductor, is that correct?
Well, yes, in a manner of
Yes.
speaking.
Yes.
I have conducted choirs all my life.
Wow.
And you're
Theater
and
and
still
I
playing.
had someone standing next to me who took part in some of those musicals.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Know it.
Don't video bomb her interview.
Yeah, Dad, stop
You
trying to
smack
take
John
over.
for me. Get out of there. John, tell John that Garrett said that for Wackabo, Garrett said he's going to take John's number. So John had selected 12, so that's the number that Garrett wants to take. So John can't play, but somebody's going to steal his number, and if he wins, that's going to sting. So
He's laughing and giving a thumbs up.
okay.
You'd never know it, but at one time, John was a very illustrious waiter.
Oh.
He walked on stage with a towel over his arm, serving his clients.
Really?
Very good attitude.
We're gonna have to find out more about that when we have John on the show next. So, Bridgette, you need to talk to us about this book signing. So, most people I know you in town, especially by name, and I want to know what is going on with a book signing. You wrote a book?
Well, about 20 years ago, I started just jotting down a few reminiscences. Somehow in that, between then and now, it's turned into a book.
Now, am I to understand properly? I've kind of heard through the grapevine, and correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know. Is this the first part of a few books that you're writing?
Well, yes, it's the first part of when I grew up in England. And the second part is still to come. And the third part was when I came to Canada. And the fourth part is now.
Oh.
Whether the last three parts will actually happen remains to be seen.
I imagine. Yeah. So this first part, this book that you wrote, the first part of this, you're going to be at the library this afternoon, and you're going to be doing a book signing.
Correct.
Wow. So what time does that start at the library?
It's 1 till 4.
1 to 4. Now, do you have a copy of your book that you can hold up for us there? Do you have a copy that you can hold up and show us? Okay, she's going to go get a copy of the book. And now I just saw Garrett had commented here, so while she's going to get that, he said Jocelyn guessed 8 for Wackabo. He said, I've won this before, so I think she should have the guess today. So he's gonna guess 8 then for Jocelyn. So he's our official contestant. Now here's the book. Everybody check this out. So here we go. This is the book here, and it's called As I Seem to Recollect.
That's
As
awesome.
I Seem to Recollect. And there's a picture. Now I'm assuming that's an actual picture of you. You didn't just pull a picture off the internet or something like that and put that in there.
I think it was a passport photo.
It's a
Oh,
passport.
wow.
When I was
good.
quite young.
How
So-
do you look so good in a passport photo?
Wow. They let you smile in a passport photo?
It was a long time ago, and I was
Yeah.
young.
This is a long time ago. As I Seem to Recollect. How many pages is that book?
Well,
How many pages do you have in there?
I think it was 177.
177. Okay. So you guys, everybody listening, you are going to be Bridgette Jones is going to be at the library today doing a book signing. How many books do you have to be able to sign and sell?
Well, actually, not very many left.
Oh.
Matt,
We
Matt,
may
can you turn
have
your camera a little bit? Can you
remedy
turn your
that.
camera just so that we can see Bridgette a little bit more? Awesome.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay, so you don't have very many left, so you've already almost sold out. Oh, are we losing her?
Correct.
Correct. Okay, good.
I
Okay.
suppose that could be altered in the fullness time.
Okay. And so now, are we expecting that this is going to be sold on Amazon as well? Maybe become an Amazon bestseller?
I think we're losing them.
Yeah, we're losing them.
I don't think so.
You don't think
I don't
so?
think so. I heard that. I don't
Well,
think so.
Greatly daring.
Okay, I think we got the.
Daring, we got 100 copies made, but they've gone rather quickly.
Wow.
Oh, 100 copies made, but they've almost already been completely sold. And so, if you have a copy, you head down to the library. She's going to be there at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, right? Make sure I get that right.
Yeah, 1 o'clock. And
1
there's
o'clock.
also I think
Right.
two books or 2 copies that will be available at the library to rent out or whatever.
To borrow.
To borrow.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Well, that's awesome. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Bridgette Jones. You can't say your name without saying the full name. Say it that way. So, Bridgette Jones, thank you very much for joining us and promoting the book and promoting the book signing that you'll be doing today. And thank you very much. And Amanda was right. We do not need to do this show anymore. We have now had the ultimate guest on our show.
We're done.
We're done. Drop the mic. We're out here. Thank you very much, Bridgette. We appreciate you coming on and promoting that.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day today. Enjoy your day.
Okay, Mac. So you're a little choppy there, Mac. We're gonna bring you back on, okay? So you're a little bit choppy. So I'm kind of wondering how the joke of the week is gonna go here. But we do have to get to that. But before we do that, I want to make sure we do promote, of course, things that are happening for Nanton Days. Oh, you're looking a little bit better there, Max. So things are working a little better now. So for Nanton Days, that's coming up, we, of course, have our Nanton Rock and Roller Celebration 2. So we're going to have that at the THRC. It's happening on July 30th. During Nanton Days, 6 to 9 p.m. Tickets are $8 to $15, and you can get those tickets by going to euroradio.ca. And are you going to be there DJing again, Mac?
I hope so. I think I will be able to, because that's when is it again? Sorry.
July 30th.
July 30th.
The 30th. Okay, yeah. So I'm pretty sure I might be able to make it. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's also sponsored by G&JD, so they are helping us. And prizes from Unleash Your Sparkle, so it's going to be super fun.
Yeah. Okay, so that's happening. So make sure that you guys get onto the website and sign up for that. We also, really quickly, Nanton Volunteers, Amanda had put this together. So that we've got a Facebook page, right, for this?
Yeah, Facebook group that we already have, I think, over 130 members, and it's just to help promote and advertise when service groups are in need of help. Right now, I think there's a call out for volunteers to help NAPS during farmers markets to sell raffle tickets, as well as the Nanton Children's Festival needs a bunch of volunteers for Nanton Days for their children's festival. So take a look, search for Nanton Volunteers, see what you can sign up for. Not everyone wants to do something all the time. So what's wrong, Mac?
Why would you tell me that? I've already got so much on my plate.
It's just one day, and it's only like a couple hours, so
I'm joking.
Okay, so we've got that. That's really cool. And then, you know what? I didn't put this up while Bridgette was on.
Oh, there's her book signing. Yeah,
that's her book signing. So everybody who didn't catch Bridgette being on here, there you go. I have to put that up. So we got Bridgette Jones there. Okay, so let's do the joke of the week here. Mac, you want to take that over?
Yep.
Okay, let's do it.
I gotta remember it. Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, wait there. Are you going to do the intro for it?
Well, you have to control it because I'm.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm controlling it.
It's Smile. It's the cheesiest joke.
Okay. 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 We're ready to go then?
Okay, wait. Yeah, hold on. Okay, so I've been reading a horror story in Braille. Something bad is gonna happen.
Oh, goodness.
I can
Something
feel
bad.
it.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh man. Okay. That's pretty cheesy. That's
My
pretty cheesy.
dad is absolutely laughing his
Oh,
butt
of
off
course
right
he
now.
is. Of course he is. Who else that's actually tuned in and watching right now thinks that's a good one? Let's bring Jason and Vanessa on here. What do you guys think? Thumbs up.
I liked it.
You like that one?
It was cute.
That was cute. Okay.
Yep.
So okay, and I guess your dad liked it too. I didn't mind it. I thought it was pretty good. Amanda, what do you think?
A little bit of a groaner. Oh, Rhonda has a comment. Rhonda is the biggest ha ha.
Yeah.
You got
Get the
ha ha.
closer. Holy
Yay!
There you go. You hit it out of the park this time, girlfriend. Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, now we've done that, we need to get to our Wackabo. So, Garrett, hopefully you're still on here. Jocelyn guessed 8 for Wackabo. He said he's won before. I don't know if he's won before. He's played before, right? I don't remember him winning before. Wackabo. But what?
Dana said total cheese, Mac.
Total cheese. Ron, back from the market, picked up some yummy things today. He's always picking up yummy things. Okay, so let's not get on with Wackabo. So what number do we have here? We have number 8 that's being guessed by Jocelyn. So Garrett knows Jocelyn. So Jocelyn and Garrett, hopefully you guys are watching. And we are now going to find out if you guys actually win Wackabo. So let's play the game. Let's Wackabo. Oh, so we don't have another winner here, Garrett. Jocelyn's guessed 8 for Wackabo, but no winner this week. So that's, in a sense, that's good because now the pot goes up even more. So I think we're going to be up to $80 now and $25 Visa gift card. So I think that's about it. I think I think we did a good job today of managing our time with everything. So we need to hit the road again, get back to Nanton. And need to say goodbye to all of you guys and thank you again for joining us for this edition of Good Morning Nanton Live, which is now represented by a goofy picture of my dad and his wife, Diana. So there we go. There's our Good Morning Nanton Live. They're our mascots. those are going to be our mascots for the show now. So, okay, we're going to say goodbye to everybody. Thank you for joining us again this week. And we'll see you guys for another edition of Good Morning Nanton Live next week. But our house band, Highway 533 Band, is going to take us out. So happy camping there, Highway 533 Band.
Soon, hopefully.
Yes, yeah. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
Well, if I had money, tell you what I'd do. Go downtown, buy Mercury too. Crazy about a Mercury. Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury, cruise it up and down the road. Well, the girl I love stole it from a friend. He got lucky, stole her back again. She knows he had a Mercury. Lord, she's crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury, cruise it up and down the road. Hey now, mama, you're looking so fine, riding round in your Mercury 49, crazy about a Mercury. Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury, cruise it up and down the road. Well, my baby went out, didn't stay long, bought herself a Mercury, come